to the counties, yet you know that at the county level there is serious discrepancies, embezzlement of government funds. Don't you think that probably at some point you may understand where the National Assembly is coming from?
Thank you, Fred, and I think that is a very important matter that we should deal with, and I'm happy that you have brought it up. The members of the National Assembly should not at all, in their argument, say that more resources should not be allocated to counties. Because remember, Fred, this is the Constitution. The Constitution provides for devolution, and that at least, is it 35%? 15%, sorry, yes. 15% of the national income should be sent to counties. So it's about, it's about the Constitution. And not only that, Fred, you cannot tell Kenyans that resources should not be, devolved to counties because some governors are engaging in malpractices and, of course, embezzling these funds. What should happen is any governor, because it's not all the governors that are stealing these funds, any governor who is caught misappropriating, embezzling funds, and, engaging in corruption should face the law. The answer should not be, do not devolve more funds to counties. The answer should be, devolve as much as possible to the counties. Let governors be held accountable. If they are caught with any stealing, with any theft, then let action be taken against them. Because you may want to ask Fred, if you say that you do not want more funds to be sent to counties because, of course, they're stealing in the counties. What about stealing at the national level? Because then what you are telling us is, do not devolve funds, let these funds be stolen, be retained at the national level, where, of course, there is rampant stealing, and there are also documented cases. I would want to see members of the National Assembly being realistic and telling us, and, telling Kenyans that anybody who misuses public funds, whether at the national level, at the county level, should face the law. And they start by telling us they are charged with the responsibility, by the way, of oversighting the national government. Before they start saying that counties are wasting funds, they should tell us how much they have done in arresting or in pointing out at the stealing at the national level. And they have the benefit of the reports of the Auditor General every year. And we have been told of cases. Yesterday there was that case rising about the e-citizen thing, and there is a lot of corruption in that. Just the other day we are talking about SHA, 104 billion that was not. What are the members of the National Assembly doing about stealing at the national level? So in conclusion, Fred, we should never ever talk about or recommend less allocation to counties simply because some governors are engaging in malpractices. Action should be taken. The other thing members of the National Assembly should always remember in their argument is that their constituencies are domiciled in counties. And when you say that you do not want more resources to be allocated to counties, you are saying that, that you do not want your constituents to enjoy more resources because your constituencies are like I've said, are actually domiciled in counties. And so I think it's important that we be, we be fair to ourselves, to counties, to the national government, to the national government, and to everybody. But just allow me, because Professor Ogolla has talked about the oversight fund for senators. Why the rationale for this fund? Was a senator is supposed to, of course, even oversee projects being done by counties while not having any allocation, even for fuel, actually, to even be able to go around the counties. And even, to have people, staff members who can help you in oversighting. And I think that should be made very clear. The issue of governors after finishing their 2 terms, being elected as senators, I think we also don't support that. And there is a law actually that we are dealing with currently where we are recommending, it has been brought by Senator Chimera, I think, where we want that once a governor does his 2 terms, he at least goes for 1 term before being elected as senator or in any other elected office.
Back to the National Assembly, because now it would appear it's a National Assembly that's more interested in reducing the funds that are taken to the county. In this debate now that has gone to mediation, the National Assembly wants about 380 billion to go to the counties. The senators want 400 billion. I think other parties feel it should even be more than that. What is the justification from your end? Is it because you feel there's a lot of